Today we're going to talk about how to reduce feedback and interference noise while you're on stage. This happened to a lot of the musicians we were playing with. It didn't happen in my group, even though there was probably 6 of us up there. But the other groups, pretty much every single group had a lot of feedback, and they were mostly rap groups or rap people. And I'm going to go through a lot of the different ways that I saw them kind of walking into the electric fence on the feedback situation. Now, you basically can hear yourself when you're singing. This is a microphone right here, and this is the stage monitor. Now this one actually points backwards like this, so when you're singing you could hear it. Now the microphone is facing your face over here, and if the microphone is facing this monitor here, it's basically going to feed back. Now what feedback is, it could happen over here too. If you start wandering in front of the monitor over here or over here, these stage speakers are actually placed in front of you so that you don't walk in front of them. Because if you walk in front of them, the sound from the speakers is going to come out, bounce into your microphone, and then it's going to make a loud noise. It's basically going to amplify the sound coming out of the speaker faster than you could sing, and louder. So the other problem with feedback that we have is this speaker, which we're all hearing back here. We could barely hear it actually. Feeding back into the several microphones. There's one here, there's a microphone here, there's a microphone over here. There's even a microphone over my xylophone for some reason. So that's going to be an issue with this. You making a sound and it's coming right back at you, and then it's going back into your microphone. So I heard a general fog of terrible noise the entire concert. Now, you could eliminate this speaker by having those little ear things in, and that way you could turn this all the way down and you could still hear yourself inside your earpiece without destroying your performance with feedback. Now only I could probably hear it, but I heard it. It didn't sound good. It's just a general haze of badness. Most of the rappers pretty much just grab the microphone and walk right in front of the speaker. This area is no good, like, it's okay. A lot of them that came around this area, they weren't so bad. But yeah, over here, same thing, dude, don't go over there. Which leaves you a pretty small envelope of where you should even be walking with a microphone. Now, if you're playing a guitar, we have a guy playing guitar here, or you're playing a bass, you also have problems with interference with your chords. Okay, like when your chords are on the ground, you can have interference stepping on your chord and pulling it out of your guitar and it falling on the ground, and then it's just going to pick up any noise possible, and it's going to be really loud and embarrassing. You're going to try to plug it right back in really quick, and that's going to make a terrible noise too. So tuck your guitar cable into your guitar strap and pull it tight against the button, so that it doesn't move when you step on your guitar cable. I know you like to run around and all that. There's 6 people on stage, I don't know where you're going to run. So another problem that we had, we didn't have any cell phone problems, but watch out for cell phones. Those are little landmines, okay? If you have a cell phone crossing any of your lines going to the amplifier, it'll destroy the signal. Same thing, if you're playing guitar or bass and it's in your pocket, dude, that's right next to the pickups. It's going to wreck your sound. Whether you're standing or sitting, it's basically in the vicinity of destroying your tone. And turn the whole thing off. Like, don't even let it ring wherever it's at. That's going to ruin your performance as well. Now, I saw a few problems with people walking around with guitars and basses going really close together, like they wanted to talk about something in between sets, and the magnets got real close together, and then they had to walk further apart. So that was a simple mistake. Don't point your guitar at the amplifier either. That's a terrible mistake. Just don't do it. A lot of people, when they got shy, they turned around. It's their first concert. You're turning around into the amplifier, and it's gonna make it worse. You know, you're gonna be even more embarrassed after that. Now, the people who were singing, sometimes they would let go of the microphone and point it towards the monitor. That would destroy the sound, and some of them just grabbed the microphone in such weird ways that it was creating feedback, like this one. I guess it makes it look like a, you know, like one of those boxing matches where the microphone just comes down. You know, that looks cool and all, but basically when you block the microphone like this, you're bouncing the signal off your hand back into it. And definitely don't do anything like this. That's gonna feed back without any sound at all. So where else can you go wrong? There's a lot of ways. Don't point at your amplifier. Don't point those microphones at other microphones. Okay? If these microphones aren't in use, turn them off. They're only points for more feedback to occur within the magnetic field that thing has. You know, it only takes one swing by another microphone to make it go woo, ruin your performance. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help.